Welcome everyone to the 2020 first ever E-Tweets Film Festival, a night of student films made by students here at Joseph Case High School in Swansea, Massachusetts. This is all a product of something we like to call Joseph Case High School Media. We've been in existence now for about 5 years, and this is going to be our fourth film festival that has gone live on YouTube and Swansea Cable Access tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. You're going to be able to see our videos tonight on a playlist or as one whole file that you can watch on YouTube or via Swansea Cable Access. A few big thank yous before we start the night tonight to Mr. Brian McCann from Joseph Case High School, Mr. John Robidoux, Superintendent of Schools, both who appear in films tonight, and more importantly, to the faculty and staff who have embraced this program and have really helped us with these films, and the most important, the students have made it all possible. I'm so proud of you guys. You've done some excellent work this year, and this is your night, and we're going to have a great time watching all these films. Next off, I'm going to kick it over to our celebrity guest tonight, who's going to formally introduce the festival, and you'll hear from me later with the James M. Nee Scholarship Award. Thanks everyone, enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am beside myself with excitement because my next guest has played so many iconic characters, from Rudy to Samwise Gamgee, and most recently, Paul Manafort. He now stars as Bob in Stranger Things. Please welcome Sean Astin.
Come on, get out of here.
Come on, Coach, I can do it!
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
Don't you realize? The next time you see Sky, it'll be over another town. The next time you take a test, it'll be in some other school. Our parents, they want the best of stuff for us. But right now they gotta do what's right for them, 'cause it's their time. Their time. Up there. Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here. That's all over the second we ride up Troy's bucket.
Well, I may not be able to kick your ass, but my sister sure can.
Thanks, buddy.
Little Sammy Sosa's a bit shook up, but she'll be okay. She's watching the tape as we speak.
Good. How's my temporal lobe looking there, Doc?
Don't worry, you're not going to suffer any short-term memory loss. But was your head shaped like an egg before she hit you?
Hey, don't make fun of Henry, all right? It's not his fault his head is shaped like that.
Note the intense overreaction. That's the roids talking. Doug, once again, off the juice.
It's not juice. It's a protein shake. But there's some good in this world, Mr. Fertile. And it's worth fighting for.
Well, hello there to all of you students and filmmakers at the and families and friends and teachers and anybody else who might be watching this at the Joseph Case High School Filmmaker Student Film Fest and Fundraiser. Yes, my name is Sean Astin. I'm a professional actor. I was in The Goonies and Rudy and Lord of the Rings and Stranger Things, among others. And I'm coming to you right now to give you this message. I am a professional actor available for hire. So, if any of you choose to pursue a career in the motion picture television industry, and you find yourselves looking to hire an actor, I'm available. And if you get to that point, it will mean that you've studied, you've developed your craft, and you've worked hard. And those are the primary ingredients I look for in an employer. Also, is there a part that I can play? You know, something interesting, something dashing, something in the James Bondy kind of a international man of mystery. It's not how most people see me, but you are not like everyone else. You're going to come up with a new way of telling stories where you hire someone like me to play such an exotic, wonderful, romantic type of a character. I will be available and ready to work. Now, it is my genuine pleasure to declare open this year's 2020 The Tweets Film Festival. And before you go, know this. There is no difference between who you are today and the people that are directing and producing and acting in and serving in all different aspects of the crew and development and everything else. There is no difference between them and you. That's really important to understand, because sometimes you feel like, or anyone feels like, wow, I have my experience, but their experience is way over there. They're up there. It's remote to me. It's not remote to you. It's you. You have the ability. Do you have an idea? Are you willing to work hard for it? Are you going to help create something that's fun to watch, or is moving, or interesting, or scary, or fun, or I don't know, anything? If you're committed to either creating that or participating in helping somebody who's trying to create that, then the industry wants you, and there is a place for you. So Godspeed with the festival this year. I was nominated for an Oscar once. There was a tie in my short film category, and we did not win. So I maintain that we must have come in third. Have a great show and raise a lot of money, because Joseph Case High School, I'm assuming out there in Massachusetts, Mr. T wouldn't lead you astray. I pity the fool who doesn't understand Mr. T. Mr. T, surely you know that everyone's going to refer to you in that way because you're using a letter as your surname.
Keep it here. Hand it over.
You'll never get this. It needs to be contained. It's too dangerous. Alright, give it to me.
Okay, I've read better essays from 8th graders with concussions.
Alright, try again.
Okay, alright. Teaching you makes me reevaluate my entire career.
Nothing.
Okay. I only passed you in the 10th grade because I didn't want to deal with you again for another year.
Are you sure about this? The only thing you're hurting is my feelings.
It's been working all day, I swear. I don't know why it's not working on you, of all people.
What about Duncan?
You're so nice, even Mr. Rogers thinks you're soft.
Hey! Wait, I have an idea.
What do you want, Cam? What the hell are you doing?
This worked last time.
I gotta go.
Well, one second. Miss Cranks.
Did you grow your hair out to make up for what's lacking underneath? Oh! I did it! See, I did it! I mean, I'm sorry. I told you.
But so why Danny and not you or me?
It must be because you and I have it too.
I don't want it. I don't need it. This is gonna ruin my life.
Alright, let's all calm down. I'll go back to the lab and retrace my steps. And just all agree to not use this until we figure it out.
Does that mean I have to be nice to people?
Yes.
Oh, this is so not worth it.
If you explode any more students, they'll never let you teach again.
Fine.
Well, you better figure it out soon, Cam. Because I can't even high-five my own kid.
Remember, no insults.
Fine, alright, whatever.
I know, yeah. Yes, it works. I just can't control it yet. When it's mixed only. But yeah, it has to be specific amounts. I don't know what happened to it. Look, it was in the lab, and then it was gone. I don't know, a student. It must have been. You know how these clowns are. I've got a pretty good idea who it is. I know. They won't get away with it. Yeah, I promise. You'll get it. Bye.
No. Shoot right.
He spelled U-R-U-R-E. I mean, even a monkey knows better.
You promised no insults.
I couldn't help myself.
Come on, we gotta find Duncan. A whole class? All of them?
I don't know what happened. I gave them the test. All they touched was the test I gave them.
This is new. I didn't think it was this severe.
You didn't think it was this severe? Are you friggin' kidding me? Cam, look around the room. There used to be students here. Now there's coffee.
Wait, what if there's a fix? You might have just drank half of Joe.
What am I supposed to do?
Come on, I think I have a solution. Wait here.
What the hell is that?
I made it. Well, sort of.
You made it?
It went kind of like this.
And that's okay. I always find even phase changes like this, simple phase changes, fascinating. Don't you, Cam? Cam?
Huh?
Aren't you paying attention to this? You know, students like you are the reason that I drink.
Drink what? Gatorade? I love Gatorade.
All right, Cam, look. I need to get some coffee. Just watch this, make sure you don't touch anything.
found a spot in the lab where Dr. Daniels wouldn't find it, so I hid it and left.
You alright, bud? How many fingers am I holding up?
Ask him a question he can actually answer, like how much of his homework he did last night.
Come on, man, let's go. Let's go.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just feel a little woozy.
Alright, you know what you need?
A tutor?
No. You need a coffee. Make you feel better.
Thanks.
Hey, see you around. Hope you feel better.
Don't drop it.
You're the reason I'm turning everyone into coffee!
That's it?
What's it?
Adam, weren't you drinking coffee when you helped Cam up?
Oh, yeah.
And I was insulting you. What were you doing when you mixed the substances accidentally?
I was just saying hi to a couple of girls. That's why it only works on girls.
Whatever we were doing at the time we got exposed to that stuff, it's it.
Then why doesn't it work on Cam then?
It doesn't affect people who've already been infected.
Doc, what have you done?
What have I done? What have you done? You've managed to control what I've controlled for decades.
This is dangerous.
Dangerous? In the wrong hands, maybe. Maybe you should give it to me.
No.
No? What do you mean, no? That's mine.
It's too powerful. We have to fix it.
Give it to me.
You're old! Sorry, couldn't let him get it, right? So what do we do now? Just go back to trying to fix ourselves?
When I overheard Dr. Daniels in the lab, he said this jar was made for somebody else. But who?
Dr. Daniels didn't tell you the full power of this stuff, did he?
You'll never get this. It needs to be contained. It's too dangerous.
We build relationships with our customers, and we talk about everything from sports to life problems. Sometimes I'm a counselor, sometimes I'm a comedian. It's fun, man. I just have a blast. I try to make my clients feel very comfortable, and the clients love it. They love it. I have mothers come here, they sit in the waiting room just laughing the whole time because we rag on each other. We have fun. At the end of the day, we're all best friends in here, but when we're here, sometimes you might think we hate each other. My name's Mike Cardoza, aka Mikey Clips. I work at All Star Barbers, 1500 Brayton Ave, Fall River, Massachusetts. If you need a haircut, trying to get looking right, come by, man. We'll hook you up any time of the day. I know when I started here, I wasn't busy. I didn't have appointments like I have now. It takes time to grow. And you got to put in the work. You got to be here every day. Can't miss time. You got to be here to make money. If you're not here, you ain't gonna build clients and you ain't gonna make money. Typical day is I do a lot of haircuts, man. I do about 10 a day on the slow days, so try to do it every half hour. I'll give myself a break. Busy days, I could do up to 20 haircuts. I did a lot of jobs that really didn't make money. I wasn't happy, so I figured I wanted to do something fun. And I always liked being in the barber shop, so I said, hey, give it a shot, cut some hair, see how it goes. Steve, man, the owner of this place, he inspires me a lot because he took me on. I wasn't in a good place at the time, and he took me on, and he never gave up. He stuck by my side, and I watched how he has a family, a house, he's got a nice truck. He's got it going for him. He inspires me in this business. He cuts a lot of hair, so I try to be like him when it comes to cutting hair as a barber. Alright, so what happened was I dropped out of Case. I went to Case High School and I dropped out my junior year. I dropped out and I said I don't want to do school no more. I'm sick of it. So I ended up going to Somerset. I took a year off. I went to Somerset night school, and that's when my life kind of went downhill. I was an athlete. I did everything, but when I went over there, I don't know. I ended up trying Perks, and that was it, man. Once I tried Perks, my whole life went down. So I worked all these jobs, but every single paycheck went to that. That went on for a while. I probably did that for 7, 8 years. When I became a barber, I had a year of sobriety. And then I relapsed and I got high again for a couple of years. And then I had my daughter in 2012. And I was still getting high for the first 6 months of her life, but it needed to stop. So I ended up changing, and like I said, Steve, he never let me go, man. He stuck by my side, and he still gives me this chair. And I ended up getting clean. I've been clean since 2012 now, so it's been a while, and I have no desire to do that. So I recommend anybody that hears this, don't do it, man. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It got me. I'm successful today, but a lot of my friends aren't. A lot of my friends are dead. They didn't make it. I made it because I had a reason to. My daughter. All-Star Barbers, Fall River, Mass is the best shop. That's what I heard from a lot of people. Adults, they like to bring their kids here because they brought them to other shops, and like sometimes they got rap music playing. And yeah, it's cool when there's no kids there, but when there's kids there, you got to know what to put on. Put on Nickelodeon or something. You know what I mean? You got to put on something for the kids. We try to make it for everybody. Business people come here. We got all different kinds of people that come here. My favorite thing about being a barber, I just like conversations with everybody. I like the environment of the barbershop. A lot of jokes. The thing that keeps me cutting hair is I just love the job. I love the relationships with everybody. We have fun, and I can't see myself going to a job where I have a boss telling me what I gotta do, how I gotta do it. It's not like any other job. So it's a busy day in the barbershop. We have fun.
Hey, what's wrong? How come you're not doing your work?
I'm just not having a good day, I guess.
Well, why don't you paint something? Go to the closet, grab some paints and brushes. That'll make you feel better.
Okay. Michelle! Look at what I found.
That's pretty. Why don't you keep it? Maybe it'll make your day better.
Really? Thanks.
You got a whole hallway here, dude. Like you just ran into me? It's all good. Let me help you up.
Okay. No problem.
My fault. I'm sorry.
No problem.
All right. I hope you all check the calendar. We have a unit test today. Come up and get them. Let's go.
Crap, I totally forgot. What if I just...
You know what, guys? On second thought, here's some scrap paper. We have colored pencils. Why don't we color today? And you know what? Would you like some candy? Here, have some candy.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, girl. Do you want to go to Chipotle after school?
Yes. It is so much better than Moe's.
Yeah, I actually think I have enough money to go.
Money for what? I thought we were going to Chipotle after school.
Why would I want to go to Chipotle with you?
Hey, Charlie, where are you going?
All right, people, pass up your homework. I'll collect it. Okay, good. Thank you. Nice. Jan, where's your homework?
I forgot to do it.
Okay, -10, just give it to me tomorrow. Yes, Steven.
Okay, Elizabeth.
Yes, just shut the door behind you. Jan, where's your homework?
I told you I forgot to do it.
You knew it was due today, didn't you?
Yeah, but...
Detention. What? Detention!
What's your emergency?
Now to a special reporting effort here at the NewsHour that we're calling America Addicted. Opioids are now the biggest drug epidemic in American history.
An addiction that no one is immune to.
Eye-opening new numbers reveal the tragic toll the opioid epidemic continues to take right here in southern New England.
And according to the Massachusetts Department of Health, more than 2,000 people died of opioid-related overdoses last year.
According to the Fall River Police Department, in 2016, 934 people in the area overdosed on drugs, almost 300 more than the year before.
And as you can see from the staggering numbers on your screen right here, the deadly epidemic has touched nearly every community in southeastern Massachusetts.
And the report identifies Fall River as one of the hardest hit cities in the state.
John Medeiros, 46, and I just been hooked on the dope. I got hurt working construction. I went to the hospital, and the first they gave me some Percocets, and that didn't help. So I started taking more and more stuff. I went to a friend of mine, Jose, and he said, hey, why don't you try some of this stuff? And it seemed to help. And the next thing you know, I'm just doing heroin, like dime bag a day.
1 year ago, I had an overdose where we were called over the air for our second unit. Our first unit was at the corner of Osborne and Plymouth Ave for a overdose that was currently going under the way on scene.
It's so powerful, and that is the major cause of death around here now, is the heroin laced with fentanyl.
210 Washington Boulevard for an overdose. When we got there, we saw the victim, the patient, was inside the driver's compartment. Window was broken, opened by one of our fellow partners. They administered 2 intranasal Narcan while we were before we arrived on scene.
Narcan will actually put a cap on those mu receptors, block the receptors so that the opiate can no longer attack that area of the brain. The brain actually becomes wired in a different way when they become addicted to opiates. That wiring causes them to, all they think about, the family, loved ones, morality, all of that's out the window.
We begun to bag because we started hearing snoring respirations. We assisted ventilations with a bag valve mask connected to high flow oxygen. Within a couple seconds of doing that, patient abruptly came out of it. He was not aware where he was, didn't know why he was in the back of an ambulance.
And then next thing you know, I wake up and there's doctors and nurses around. I didn't even know where I was, but I was in the emergency room.
Most often this is given as a blast of Narcan, and these people wake up and are often violent. They can thrash around. They're not very happy for you to have ruined the money they just spent on their high. Of course, you just saved their life too, but that's by the by.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I think I'd overdosed because, I was taking, 2 dime bags and it was fine. And the shit must have been laced with fentanyl or something.
Many paramedics will come in at least with 1 or 2 overdoses a day. I asked them, how many overdoses calls do you go on, per shift? And they say, well, at least one a shift, or 2.
Depending on the size of the community, they may be literally making runs on overdose patients several times a day. The police department also is tied up with seeing these patients. They all have Narcan and they know how to use it. It's a terrible travesty for family members. When they have experienced the death of a loved one, it's unimaginable, and especially something that seems so senseless.
Addiction is not an individual problem. It's a family problem. And ultimately, it's a community problem.
Hey, I was doing all right. I was working construction, making a good living, and next thing you know, I get hurt, and then I go, and then nothing would solve the pain. Well, no, would take the pain away, and I just kept asking for more and more, and the doctors wouldn't give me anything more. And then, I go to the streets, and I had some friends. And they said, hey, try this. Hey, it took the pain away. The advice that I would give is don't do that shit because, the thing is, You get on that, and then, you know, you lose your old lady, you lose your house, your car. I'm on the streets now. I got nothing else to live for.
Project Reconnect demonstrates to addicted individuals and their families that they're not disposable, that all hope is not lost, and that they matter.
What I do believe is that this is the strongest and most comprehensive legislation in the country to prevent, educate, and treat folks who are dealing with opioid addiction.
It is a problem the likes of which we have not seen. I'm confident that by working with our healthcare and law enforcement experts, we will fight this deadly epidemic, and the United States will win.
Like that couldn't even happen.
Brandon, give me the whole
Just shouldn't How is Jalen doing your own homework? Why is that so big? Bro, honestly though, this class is so Bro, look at you. Look at you, bro.
I don't know.
That's actually ridiculous.
Yo, he's here. He's here.
Page 32, 1 to 56, on my desk by the end of class.
Come on in. Mr. Reese. Take this till it dries. Mr. Reese, again.
Thank God it's 68. I passed.
I'm sorry. I missed this.
5 points for the wrong date.
Sorry, that's what it says on the syllabus.
Mr. Reese, can I see you for a second?
Sure. Chapter 8, 5 to 75, desk.
How are you doing, Zach?
Fine, just fine. These kids need to work harder. They have no idea what's coming for them when they hit the real world.
Yeah, about that. You ever think of loosening up a little?
Loosening up? What do you think this is? These kids need to learn the importance of phone etiquette and the Napoleonic invasion of Russia. However will they survive? You know, these kids, Mr. Puccia, they just don't get it. They don't work hard enough. They don't... Why are we in the bathroom?
Look, you're a good guy, Zach, but you need some help. That's why we're here.
Oh, don't worry. I took something for that. We're all set.
No. Get in a stall.
Why?
Just go. Okay, now go.
Go?
Go!
I don't have to.
Look, it needs fuel. Just go. Okay, now flush and brace yourself.
What?
Flush and brace yourself.
Hey, you made it. Mr. Fontaine? I haven't seen you since high school. What are you doing here?
Where we are, it's when we are.
Excuse me?
Hey, come on, we gotta hustle. Let's go, come on. Heard you've been a real pain in the ass to the kids.
What?
Teaching. The kids don't like you. That's why you were sent to me. You need a reality check.
What do you mean by sent?
Look for yourself.
That's me.
We're in the past.
That's impossible.
Look, that's what a classroom should look like. Kids playing games, having fun, intertwining learning.
Hey, they're playing Kahoot. Hey, I remember Kahoot.
Yeah! Let's do it.
Hey, I don't remember your classroom looking like this.
That's what a classroom could look like. Okay?
Yeah!
Let's do it. Look, gotta go. Now, remember where you came from.
You okay in there?
What the hell was that about?
Don't worry about it. You ready for your next trip?
Trip?
Whoa. Simmer down. You're not done. You still have a few more things to see.
This is ridiculous. Let me out.
Oh, flush and I'll let you out.
I'm not going to.
Just flush.
All right. Just go through the pipes or something? Hey, Robbie! Robbie! Didn't even bother you to know the whole story, did it? Mr. Palladino, where did you come from? No time, kid. You ever think of cutting that kid some slack? Football's all he got. Now he doesn't even have that. Shouldn't have written the wrong date.
Do I need to shove you in a locker?
I'd prefer not.
Lighten up. Being a kid ain't easy nowadays, especially that one.
Wait!
No time, kid. Remember, lighten up.
Getting the message yet?
Just because I liked school when I was a kid, and a kid fails my class, does not mean I have to change my teaching methods.
Flush again, please.
No, I won't do it.
Hey, 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 hey!
We have a problem. A massive problem. A not fabulous problem.
Ah! Who are you?
You see this sign?
No! 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 Come back! This can't happen, right?
I love this job.
This is awful, this is awful. Please, I'll change. Just let me out of here.
Mr. Reese, are you almost done in there? I have to go. Really bad.
No homework tonight. Who wants to play Kahoot?
Guy didn't send me back.
Give me that. You've been trying really hard, Robbie. You'll get him next time.
Thanks.
Hang on a second.
Yeah?
Thank you.
For what?
You know, bathroom, time machine, showing me past, present, future, changing my life.
What the hell are you talking about?
Nothing. Never mind. Have a good day.
What is the best memory that you have growing up in America?
Still having Portuguese heritage, Portuguese traditions, and living in America.
Yeah.
Not losing all of that. As great as America is, it's great to have traditions that are not American.
My name is Mary Lou. I'm 61 years old and I'm child number 2.
Sarf Aruda,
age 54, and child number 7.
Sergio Gregorio Arruda. I am 50, number 10. I'm the double-digit kid.
My name is Alcina Lewis. I am 49 years old, and I am the 11th child.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm 47, and I am child number 12.
My name is Joe Rudos. I'm 46. I'm the lucky 13th child.
My name is Lori. I'm 42 years old, and I'm number 14 in line.
I lived in Portugal until I was 15. I turned 16 when I got here.
I lived in Portugal almost 6 years.
I was 4 years old when we came here.
We came here to be with our grandparents and our aunts. They were all here. We're the only ones that were there.
Parents wanted a better life, I guess.
One thing I do remember is when the roof of the house, which was not long before we came here, caved in, and I was sitting on a sewing machine and all the dirt fell on top of me, and my oldest brother pulled me away so the beam did not hit me.
The best memory growing up would probably be Christmas time and Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, everybody would be together, and then Christmas, I would have all my cousins come over, all my brothers and sisters who had children around my age would come over, and we would sing and dance with pots and pans to each other's houses. It was great.
Oh, there used to be a big hole in the backyard, and I thought it was a pool, but it was a cesspool. You know, I found that out a couple of years ago.
As a child, I probably used Portuguese more than English.
I was actually home for about a year before I started school, so I watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Sesame Street every day, and that made learning English much easier.
Oh, I learned English through Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, swear to God. He came in December, and I didn't go to school till September. So, everybody else went to school above me, so those first 9 months, I used to watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and he helped me learn English.
I want to say it took me about, I don't know, a year to learn some English.
Girls are definitely targeted more in a Portuguese household. They expect more. They have to cook, clean, take care of the kids, where the boys just really don't do anything but carrying the groceries. That was pretty much it.
Girls did all the laundry, did the cleaning, boys just went out and came in to eat. So, Mike was not get hurt, come home.
A lot of house cleaning.
I was considered the spoiled brat, but I really wasn't. I was the baby sister, so I pretty much got everything and didn't really have any hand-me-downs.
I was the spoiled brat.
Oh, the age of 17, I would get up in the morning, pretty much go to school. Couldn't really do much after school unless I was working.
I was still in high school at the time, so I'd go to school, and then I'd have to, go to work for a couple hours and then come home and do the same. Yeah, so I had a job at the time anyways, like right through high school, all 4 years.
I would wake up, go to work, come home, and then go to evening classes.
I would wake up, go to school, most of the time go to work after school. Pretty much it. It wasn't very much.
Just starting as like an immigrant, I guess they would call us greenhorns and other names, but then that was only the first, like 4th grade, 5th grade maybe. Then by 6th, 7th grade it was all right.
Yay! Moving to America, I got very excited because we were gonna come and see grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins.
Place to be, I guess. It was a big country. It is the best country in the world.
I came first with my dad to get an apartment ready, get my dad getting a job, and then my dad went back to Portugal, my mom and all the other kids.
I love them because what they did, they took the whole family, like 12 of us. Yeah, it was like 12 of us from, to a different world and a different country. And 5 years later, they bought a house, this house here, which is not much, but it's their house. Wow. And they love everybody, and we love them.
Well, I definitely love both of my parents, and I respect them very, very much for raising that many children, coming here from Portugal, becoming citizens, buying a house, working hard, supporting us. We really never went without. We had everything that we needed. Of course, every child wants something, always wants something they just want, but we definitely had everything that we needed, and I envy them very much for that, and I thank them.
The reason
and
I respect my parents very much is because they came here with 11 or 12 kids, moved to a foreign country. My father worked very, very hard. My mother took care of the kids. She was a housewife, and my father worked a lot. He bought a house within 5 years that they were living here, and they raised us to be respectful, grown adults.
You're the best. I love you.
Oh, to my parents. Why is this so hard? My mother is a saint. The strongest woman I know, physically and mentally. And if I could be half the woman she is, it'd be enough. My father is a pain in the ass. I love him, he's a pain in the ass. But I do love my father. He is a very hardworking man and did everything that he could to give my family everything that we needed. I love you, Mom and Dad.
We love you, Boo Boo Boo.
Hey, Vinny, let's go.
Luca, get out.
Gentlemen, welcome. Master Giovanni. Nice to see you.
Everyone follow my butler.
Shit. This place is huge. Giovanni, you really outdid yourself.
Deal us a game.
Very well, sir. Anything else, sir?
The regular.
Very well, sir.
Franco, we are losing too much men and resources from these stupid gunfights and shit shows. I step on your turf, there's a problem. You step on my turf, there's a problem.
I agree. There is an issue. Something needs to be done.
I think we need to call some sort of ceasefire.
On one condition, though. We play a game.
I like the sound of that. Let's get to business.
Master Giovanni, like another drink?
Da. On the rocks.
Very well, sir.
Hey, I've been sitting here for 3 minutes. Make a move already.
Shut up, you fat ass.
You got the guts to disrespect me?
Business is done.
How can we even make a deal if you can't play a fair game?
I'm sick of this shit. Where is my butler? Shit!
It'd be nice not to explain any of it, right? And just say, listen, we're human.
Our inability to talk about it through our literature, to talk about it through our television, breeds ignorance.
Any kind of subject worth talking about, you're going to get some kind of pushback on.
Everyone needs to belong. Everyone needs to feel like they belong.
My name's Steve Manchester. I'm a writer.
My name is April Clark, and I am an English teacher at Case.
My name is Dr. Elizabeth Jansen. I am the media specialist at Case High School.
My name is Eileen Dyer, and I work at the Swansea Free Public Library.
I think the first thing that comes to mind with the LGBTQ community is looking at equity and equality and making sure that we're fighting for everybody's rights.
I think of the friends I have who are LGBT, and the second thing I think of is how they're being treated in society.
Probably the first word that comes to mind is progress. There's never been any prejudice, on my part, but I'm not ignorant enough to believe that it doesn't exist.
It's nice that acceptance has begun to finally evolve, but there's still a lot of obstacles that people face all the time.
So I think the stereotypes that we see in TV and movies and read about in books have affected the LGBT community, because if I were young and were gay, I would probably see those as the roles that, okay, if I'm gay, I should look like this.
I think stereotypes are generally harmful.
When I think of stereotypes, though, I just think of language and how people will use it to mean different things without thinking about how it impacts different people.
So books that have LGBT content in it, or that I've heard of or read, they're not that many. As far as being a teacher, I think the only book I've ever taught with a character who is LGBTQ is The Possibility of the Narrator in The Great Gatsby, and that's something that critics argue about.
I mean, there is certainly an LGBT book industry, but a lot of it's romance. But I think to have normalized, if you will, just people that happen to be gay, and that's not the whole plot of the story.
I've heard of quite a few. When I was growing up, there would not have been as many YA titles with LGBTQ issues. Now I think we see it more in YA titles.
I have some other friends who are gay who are also writers. Some of their stuff unpublished, and to be quite honest with you, some of the best work, the perspective's different, from what I write, but I'm glad that it exists.
Yeah, I think bringing LGBTQ novels into the classroom would be good. There aren't a lot of material in the classics that I know of where it's explicitly LGBTQ.
For people to be able to see themselves in literature is a crucial area for exploration. When we're reading, our brain can actually put us in another person's shoes. So for people understanding other identities, it's important for them to step out of what they believe is the only way and see other ways.
We believe in intellectual freedom and the freedom to read. That's part of the American Library Association. Pretty much all viewpoints that we can fit and afford and have in the library, in the public library, needs to be here.
Whatever you see represented in movies or TV or in books is it's like a verification that what you're going through is real almost, even though you know it's real. And so if you are part of a group that is not represented, you feel like you don't really have a voice or your existence isn't recognized by the vast majority of people. I don't want to say it's like a slap in the face, but it's definitely a lack of feeling accepted.
The hope is that artists, whether they're, again, painters or writers or filmmakers, would come forward and create that content, not just for their own community, but for the, for every other community that exists, so that, there is that understanding, right?
Even if you are not LGBTQ, you can still get something out of LGBTQ novels because we are all human beings and we do still love each other. So, and it's, at the end of the day, it's just about relationships.
Italy is currently experiencing the peak of the coronavirus outbreak.
Some medical workers say they no longer feel safe, pleading with residents to do the right thing
people have died
and stay at
the
home.
highest death toll
The coronavirus outbreak in Europe is rapidly intensifying, and the number of infections across the continent is also rising fast.
These kind of phone booth, plastic phone booth type testing centres, then you have to fill in all your contact details. They will verify that.
The United Nations has said that all parties must stop fighting.
Yes, this is going to go away without a vaccine.
Thousands of passengers on that cruise ship are stuck at sea off the coast of California right now,
He is undermining the doctors and the scientists who are trying to help the American people.
Midnight on Friday, travelers who visited any of 26 European countries will be banned from flying to the United States.
It would be the end of the world as you know it.
It's been 5 years since the virus hit. What started off as just a flu turned into much more. Everything's different. Normal doesn't even seem to be a real word anymore. Some say it's not over and is gonna ruin more lives, but it's already taken everything from us. This is Brock. He used to be a ladies' man, back when there still were ladies, but don't worry, he's still searching.
Where are the others?
Why, you miss us that much?
This is Ollie. Ollie's the glue that keeps us together. He brings the jokes and the brews to the party. He's always there for us whenever we need anything, and he's just the man.
Hey! Hey! Let's go! We got water!
That's Tommy, my best friend. He was actually with me when I found the camp. We don't always see eye to eye because he's kind of an idiot, but I still love him.
Hey! Appreciate it, brother.
Hey, toss one over here, over here.
Woo. Whoa, what do you think you're doing?
Nah. That's Ollie's. And I'm Ryder. I'm the one that's trying to keep us from getting killed. So, wish me luck.
What do you mean? That's Ollie's. Take a seat, big boy. I'm the one who brought the waters.
First of all, I'm the one that found them. Don't be a box just because I'm the one actually providing for this group and not just building whatever the hell that is.
Ryder, you wanna know what you should do? You should hop back on that trail and go get some food.
Why? Because the rest of the food wasn't enough?
Or my secret stash of candy?
Whatever. I literally hate you so much, but no one else is gonna do it, so I guess I'll go back on the trail. I should be back by nightfall.
Ease up on the sweets, Wonka.
got wood for the fire tonight.
Better not have came from that wall.
Why does it matter? The wind's gonna blow it over anyway.
I built that thing sturdy.
Oh, I hope he's coming back with that food soon. I'm starving.
Yo, guys, check it out. Who's that?
Who are you?
Kay.
Just Kay?
Who are you guys?
I'm Ollie. That's Tommy. And that's Brock.
I see. So, you guys mind if I stick around?
Well, yeah, that seems fine, as long as you're not like a nut or anything.
What do you think? You seem like you're in charge here.
I don't care. You seem chill enough. You can stay. So tell us about yourself.
Well, I was adopted as a child. Never really had a tight family, but I did have a brother. His name was Adam. Then the virus hit, and I lost him. And it seems like after that, all hope I had was gone.
I've got good news. Your son is going to be okay.
Doc, that is wonderful news.
Doc, you're the man. Thanks.
I won't let you suffer anymore. I've just been wandering out here for so long, and when I saw you guys, it gave me some hope.
Seems like you'd be a good fit here.
Dude, are you sure you want this weirdo to stick around?
Don't let him talk to you like that.
Weirdo! Weirdo!
Take a chill pill, bro. It's just a joke. Alright, so let's be honest. Peyton Manning or Tom Brady? Go. Come on.
Tom Brady.
Well, you gonna say Peyton Manning?
Hey guys, I couldn't find any food. Really, dude? Enough with the food. Let me talk to you about something. Fine guy. Where the hell is that?
That's Kay. He's chill, don't worry.
Who's Kay?
We met him today. We need more help around here anyways. Just calm down, dude.
Okay.
Hey, Brock. What day is it without a lady? Like 5 million?
You know, honestly, I try not to think about it. I went and picked a tulip today and realized I had no one to give it to.
Brock, I'll always take your tulip, buddy. Don't worry.
How about you? You ever have a special lady, Kay?
Nah, bro. The only person I ever really cared about was my brother.
Yeah, that's right. Hey guys, it's been a long day, so might as well get some shut-eye.
Hey, I'll take first watch tonight.
You okay if I join you on first watch?
Yeah, I always can use an extra man.
Sounds good.
You disappointed me.
What did I do?
You lied to them. The virus didn't kill me. It was you. You pulled my plug and you know it.
Don't say that! How could you look me in my eyes and tell me it was my fault?
Now you know what you must do. You kill them all and then we'll finally be back together again.
I'll do it. Just this one last time. And that's it. And then I'm done with you.
You'll stick with me. You okay? You ready for the run? Okay?
Ready.
Alright. Let's go.
Hey, where's Ollie? He's always out on these adventures with us. I don't know. When I woke up, he was gone. Maybe he went to that climbing spot.
No, it's not like him to wake up early. That's a little weird.
Yo, wait up, bro!
You gotta keep up.
Thought we were going for a run together.
Exactly. That's why you gotta keep up.
I'm sorry if I overstepped yesterday.
This is my family, okay? It's something I work hard for. You can't just come in here and try to change everything.
I know, I saw that, and I thought maybe I could be a part of that too, you know?
See, but that's the thing. It's my family. It's not your family, okay? That's the difference between us.
What's your deal, man?
You confused or something? We're not family. You can't keep asking me that question. You don't need to know my story, okay? Like, you don't at all. Suffer. Show me some respect. Make him suffer.
I will, brother.
Whatever, man. I gotta get back to camp.
It's hard for you to watch everyone's back when you're always in front.
I cannot wait to sit down. That hike was way too long. Hey, it's still day out. Might go fishing. Yeah, you can do that. I'll be sitting here. What's going on?
Weird dude. Weird dude. Like, I mean like weird. Like literally he's talking to me over there about like watching my back, dude, like I'm telling you right now, like weird kid. Like he needs to go.
I was just gonna go take him fishing.
Seriously, it's not a good idea.
Stop freaking out, Ryder.
Dude, like I'm not lying to you. Like he's a weird kid. Like I don't get what you guys don't see.
Calm down, dude. You just met him. Give him some time. Yo, bro, I was about to go fishing. You wanna go?
Yeah, bro, I'm with it. Let's go. Yo, Brock, how long have you been fishing for, bro?
I used to go all the time with my dad when I was a kid, before this virus happened.
Yeah, I've never really been fishing before. Maybe you could show me the ropes.
Yeah, I can show you a few things. Hopefully we catch something.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I'm getting hungry.
Can you tell me what's actually going on with this group? Because for some reason, nobody wants to listen to me anymore.
Yeah, maybe people would listen if you weren't scared of every new thing that comes your way. You know, trust is a great thing to have.
Trust is earned. It's not given. Name me one thing Kay has done to earn our trust. Absolutely nothing. So how am I the bad guy if I'm the only one who sees that something's off?
You don't need to protect us. We know why you're scared of him, because you think he's gonna take your spot as leader. You did that once, and look where it got you. Now your whole family is gone.
Watch it. Okay, watch it. You know what, Tommy? Sometimes I wish I never met you, because there'd be one less idiot I have to take care of. I'm done with this family. Don't call me brother, don't call me family. Go have fun with Kay, because apparently he's the only one who cares about you, because I don't. I haven't done anything for this group. It's all him, right? Just go with him. I don't need this anyway. I'm out.
It's fine, we don't need you here.
Yeah, this spot's usually pretty good.
Yo, that water's mad clear.
What are you talking about? It's kind of muggy. Yo, what are you doing?
Good job, brother. Ollie! Ollie! Ollie? Ollie. Ollie? Ollie? Ollie, man. Ollie. Come on, buddy, wake up. Ollie. Come on, buddy, wake up. Tommy, bruh. Tommy, bruh. Tommy, 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 Tommy. Tommy! 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 Come on, stay with me, buddy! Stay with me!
You were right.
No, but I don't care. Just stay with me. Tommy, I need you. Tommy, Tommy. Tommy. Tommy! Tommy, I need you. It was you.
I'm not done yet.
My name is Ariana Silva. I am the director of Forever Paws Animal Shelter. We're located at 300 Linwood Street in Fall River, Mass. And we get stray animals and surrendered animals from the city of Fall River. We also have the contract for the city of New Bedford, as well as the town of Westport. So right now we have about 15 pit bulls. We have a dog named Luscious who has been with us since Christmas Day 2018. She's about 7 years old. She came in and she's just been with us for a while. She had a really bad experience with her spay surgery. She also had a deformity in her eye called cherry eye. It looked like basically she had a little extra membrane in her eye. She's happy-go-lucky, medium-sized, couch potato. People keep passing her by, so we're not really sure if it's because of a breed thing or because sometimes the dogs don't show super well in the kennels because they're nervous, so they bark and they do different things. We have about 10 or 11 cats, which is really low. They seem to be getting adopted as soon as they come in, which is kind of nice.
This is Elizabeth. She was an owner surrender with a whole bunch of other cats that were in this home and never got human interaction, never was properly loved. She pretty much just hides. When she gets on your lap, she's all happy.
Any animal that is picked up running loose or abandoned in a home, the animal control officers will bring the animals here. And they are held for 7 to 10 days to give people the chance to claim their animals. If they're not claimed after the allotted time, then they are put up for adoption.
This is Skylar. She's about 4. She's a diabetic.
So Skylar was brought in originally last August, I believe. She was super, super skinny and she would not put on any weight. So we vetted her and we found out that she did have diabetes. The problem is in a shelter environment, it's really hard to treat diabetes the way it's supposed to be because there's an actual time constraint that has to be met for medication. So we worked with Pet Partners. They're over on Bay Street in Fall River. And they helped us get her blood sugar under control as much as possible, but she still wasn't gaining weight. Her metabolism was all off wax from being stressed out, being in the kennel environment. If a dog has special needs, and those special needs are medications, people start to think dollar signs and can we afford to care for the dog? That often will stunt the adoption. So we work with a group called the Pity Stop, and they're the nonprofit dedicated to rescuing pits. I've worked with them for about 7 years. They came in, they evaluated her. She did fantastic. When a foster home opened up, they came and got her. If you guys want to check on her and see what's going on, she's constantly on their Instagram page. So it's thepitystop.org is their website. They said she's doing great. She's putting weight on. Her blood sugar is regulated. So now they're just trying to find her spot. Pits are funny. They're my personal favorite breed of dog. I've worked with them for about 12 years. There's a bunch of different rescues that are just devoted to pits. I think that you find them in shelters a lot is because you can't take them when you move. Landlords will not have them. Homeowners insurance will not cover them. So already they have 3 or 4 things that they're up against. They get a bad rap because they're used in dog fighting. I mean, even celebrities have been caught using them. The pit stigmata has seemed to hang on the longest out of all of them. The pit bull's biggest problem is that their one purpose in life is to make their owner happy. They're going to do whatever they can to make you happy if you're their owner. So if you want that dog to deliver you your newspaper, he's going to deliver the newspaper and be psyched about it. If you're training him to fight and kill other animals, he is going to do what you're training him to do to make you happy because they are loyal and they are smart and that is what they strive for. It's almost like their best quality is used against them. They are a tough breed and some people who shouldn't have any type of pet tend to get them because they're everywhere. They are put into the shelter quite a bit, but they're fantastic. They're great dogs for apartment. I think it's a shame that people can't have them because they'll go for a walk with you, but then they'll also lay on the couch for 2 hours and not care. Years and years ago, they were called the nanny dogs. There's so many wonderful attributes that people just forget. People are missing out on a great, great dog. The staff here is great. The board of directors is amazing. They've really dedicated their life to this shelter and making sure that it is run properly, and the fundraisers are all done. Without this shelter here, there would be a lot of displaced animals. People tend to forget about the animals here locally that are sitting here in the kennel. So we have 24 dogs in the shelter right now. 15 of them are pits, so people are going to walk by. And our goal is that when the animals leave here, it's their forever home. It's their last stop.
Let's see what I got here.
Alright guys, I think enough with the small talk. What? I think it's time to open up some gifts. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright.
Let's roll.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why I came to this school. Couldn't went somewhere else, better benefits. I heard the Secret Santa here. Ridiculous.
I'll see, I'm sick of that.
Oh. Looks like some socks, some work socks.
They look comfortable. Great.
I got him the socks. I thought he was going to be excited about the socks. I was excited about the socks. Socks didn't go well.
It was ridiculous. Like, when I sign up for Secret Santa, I don't think some guy's gonna go and get me friggin' socks. Like, how cheap can you be? Did you get them as a re-gift? You just re-gifted it to me? I mean, even my grandmother, she knows not to get me socks.
We all need socks. The socks were made in Pakistan. These were quality socks.
Like, you're telling me Joel Brown couldn't get in his Wrangler, drive his ass over to Joann Fabrics, pick up some friggin' spools of yarn, and put me together a nice little Christmas sweater? Socks? Friggin' socks.
Oh, gee, thanks, whoever got me this. I always wanted one.
This is just despicable. I've been avoiding the Secret Santa for 2 years. It's my third year here. I've been avoiding it. But Joel, Mr. Brown, you finally convinced me. You know what? They're great presents. You gotta just do it. So, you know, fine, I'll do it. I'm all getting excited. I can't talk from the excitement. I'm like, ah. And I open my present, and it's a plunger.
Well, I got Baz the plunger because, you know, I thought it was a really good metaphor for kind of class he teaches in the subject matter.
I'm pretty sure Tommy used this before he gave it to me.
Plus, he's been eating a lot of cheese lately, so.
All right, I guess it's my turn. CD. Cardi B! Oh my God, I love her! I love her! Oh, Cardi B!
I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these be mad at me, they baby.
Oh, grrr. I love this. I love Cardi B. You know, I watched her on, what's that guy's name at night? The Tonight Show. She was unbelievable. So I really, really liked it a lot.
I only gave him that CD because it was on the 99-cent rack.
I love the fact that she did this. You know, Christmas can be a lonely time. And to have another teacher think enough about you to give you something like this, I loved it. It's amazing.
I just wanted to save some money.
Oh, this one's a heavy one. Let's see what I got.
Ooh!
Protein powder, and looks like enough to last me till next Secret Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm not on the keto diet. I don't live on protein. Does this look like a body That rocks protein powder? Please.
Oh, I think it's a great gift. I mean, whey protein, 100%, really isolates the body. Get a couple scoops in there. There you go. Always got to have the water. Always got to have water on hand. You could use milk, water, maybe just go straight if you want.
Should have just gotten a Dunkin' Donuts gift card. At least that's useful.
Couple white eggs here. Usually go 2 or 3. I'm gonna go 3 today. You know. See, there's my third one right there. Yeah, why don't we just throw the shells in there too? Shake it up, you know. It's usually how it works. Maybe you could add a little chocolate in there if you want for an extra taste, but those are the essentials.
Okay, my turn.
All right.
Toenails?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No.
What the?
I put a lot of time and effort into collecting those these past 3 years.
There's so many. Why? Is there anything on them?
Working in the school.
Like skin? Toenails? Did he think this was like a joke? This is disgusting. Was it his? Was it his wife's? Was it his dog's? Where did he get these from? He's been saving them for years? This is gross.
I guess it's time for me to open my gift.
Sure.
Woo. That was a nice color. It's very festive. It's gonna bring out your eyes.
Oh, I love it.
You did some great in that.
Oh,
hey,
mermaid.
Halloween. Great.
Yeah, I thought everything was going fine until, you know, I got my gift from Mrs. Hanks or Mrs. Clark, or whatever the hell her name is now these days.
Well, I got Mr. T the wig because I'm sick of him asking me why I don't do something better with my hair, when I have obviously better things to do, like my job.
It's not even my color hair. It's not my go-to, you know? I mean, I'd prefer a light blonde, maybe a brownish.
I don't normally like people. I like stuffed animals instead, like this one. He's my friend. He doesn't say anything negative to me at any time.
But, maybe next year.
What's up with all these terrible gifts?
Hey, I love mine.
Hey, let's just try one more. Let's have a little hope here. Let's try one more.
All right.
Who hasn't gone yet?
You haven't gone.
All right, I guess it's my turn here.
Okay, what's it? A song?
Ooh, there might be some candy in here.
The wrapping.
Oh my goodness! What is this? Oh, I can't bear it. I got fishophobia! Why did I have this fish?
Not my fault. Did you get
Not my fault.
You're the one who finished it.
I
All right, you know what? I don't care.
I can't even cook this.
I don't even care. Hey there, kids. The super's called no school.
'Cause all that snow, you see the roads are bad and the driving's cruel. 'Cause all that snow, start your day by sleeping late in bed, but get your homework done or read a book instead. Sure, it's an extra day, but in mid-June you'll pay for all that snow. There's no school today, so just stay home and play in home.
Did you even that?
Hey! Fish Taco Friday.
Right. Sorry, my bad.
Ew.
Study.
Do I need to?
Do I need to? F.
F. D. A+. Wait, that's Mr. Parmigiano's handwriting. F. Come on, Marshall, get it together! Marshall, I'm getting tired of this. You have way too much potential to be acting this way.
Well, I'm having a really rough time right now. I don't know what to do. Like, my life is falling apart. I don't know what's wrong right now.
Trust your conscience. It'll be fine.
I don't think I have one of those. Portable TV? Where's the screen?
It's for music.
Music? Wired? How old are you?
Listen, just take the damn things. They're more valuable than you'll ever know.
Yeah, valuable at the antique shop.
Just give them a chance. It'll change your life.
What's this?
Last time I checked, a history test.
A test?
A test.
Yo, look Marshall, peep these words from this instrumental. If you wanna pass your test, it's very essential. I saw the Scantron code and got it memorized. So listen closely to these answers that I will provide. Answer 1 through 6 are all C. 7's label A, answer 8 is label D. Don't worry about your teacher, this is all in your head. Put these headphones on every time you are stressed, and I got you. Consider this a gift that many never have. Dr. Doolittle beats for you to pass this class. Do as I say and circle 9 and 10. Ironic, I'm the voice who's helping you boost up all your grades for real.
Is there any way you can grade this for me right now?
It's a little early to be ruining your day, isn't it?
Come on, please.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
That's so good. I think you should stay after school today and make up that quarterfinal you missed.
Sure.
Hey, Marshall. I heard Mr. Andre said that you did really good on your test. I was wondering if you could help me study after school.
Look, Marshall, I know you are afraid, but you miss every shot that you don't ever take. I know you need advice and a pep talk. Say something so her other man will get lost. Like, hey, I love your shoes, what's your size? I'm a 2. Well, maybe they look better if I was shining with you. There are millions in this world, but you're a 101. Like a Fontaine Gray book, she's a 101, for real.
Nice shoes.
Thanks.
Did you know they even sold these things?
Yeah, I didn't know they sold them. That's great. Hey, buddy. I don't know why you're talking to my girlfriend. It's not like you have any game anyway.
Marshall. Yo, Marshall. Hello. Look, Marshall, I understand that you've been beefing with Matt, but bro, just looking at his hair, it's pretty hard not to laugh. Don't be offended by the actions or the words he might say. Have no fear, I got your back. Turn around one day and maybe ask him if he knows what a brush is, and not for your teeth. That's a whole different subject. Tell him quit the crew cuts. It's time for a barber or something. We can see he's acting tough. Pull his card, he's bluffing. Yeah.
Hey, Ogre. Maybe Kim would like you better if you knew how to use a comb. Oh.
Hey, what's going on? Guys, what's going on? What is going on here? What is going on? What is going on?
Hey, Marshall, I dare you to throw milk on the principal right now. You won't do it.
Pour the milk.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed tonight's lineup of films. I couldn't be prouder of the effort of these students this year, particularly my seniors that had a very different type of end of year than previously here at Joseph Case High School. And I'm super proud of all of you for making this night possible. A few thank yous before we go. Again, first and foremost, to Joseph Case High School, its staff, its students, Mr. Brian McCann, Principal, Mr. John Robidoux, Superintendents of Schools, for allowing us to have a platform and a venue like this to showcase excellent student work. A huge thank you also to Swansea Cable Access Television, Adam Kitchen, and all the great work that they do over there. It's really awesome to be able to work hand in hand with the town and the school, all making nights like this happen for the kids of Swansea. We'd like to end tonight with our scholarship award, which is near and dear to my heart. It's named after James M. Nee, a former professor of mine at UMass Dartmouth. He was loved dearly. He was a huge inspiration to me as a teacher, as a filmmaker, as an actor, as a director, and everything above. He's missed and he's remembered. And every year we give this scholarship in memory of hardworking students that Jim Nee would have loved. And this year's award is going to be given to someone I'm super proud of this year for all his efforts and time and really keeping the class on the straight and narrow, and that's to senior Lance Schechter, who will be receiving this year's scholarship award. Proud of you, Lance. Couldn't be happier with the work that you've done this year. It's not just limited to Lance. I would have to, again, give my thanks to all the seniors this year for making this year memorable, and I love you guys. I wish you all the best moving forward. And thanks for attending tonight, and thanks for everybody that helped make this night possible. Take care.